Hello, everyone, and welcome to Week Ahead with Raja. I am a trading influencer and I've been in the markets for more than 15 years. I'm happily married with a loving wife, and I also have an energetic son who keeps me on the run just like the markets. I have been sharing my knowledge skills and my trading skills to everyone who is following me on this video. And I'm sure that you are getting a lot of value about the markets, and that's what is my intention. Those who are watching this video and those whoever are getting some insights into the market are definitely moving ahead because they have a picture about how the market is going to move. So this week, once again, we are going to look at how the index is poised for the forthcoming week and what are the sets of levels which we should watch out for and how are we going to take our approach. So let's dive right in. Now, the first chart which we have is the Nifty, and you can see here this is the Nifty chart which I have been highlighting to you. And now, because we are looking at a weekly chart, let's look at it from a higher time frame. And you can see here that the higher time frame had an area of resistance around the 10,550 zone, which was being contested for a while. You can see here right from 2019, it was a very important zone which was held, and this level. Once it was broken, went down sharply, and then there was a retest for 2 weeks at those levels. And once those levels were exceeded, they became an immediate support. So this is the rule of price action. Support becomes resistance, resistance becomes support, and you can see here how beautifully this level of 10,550 has acted as a very good support. Now, I use also the concept of Fibonacci retracement. I drew a downward retracement here, and you can see that from the March 24th low, 23rd low, where the prices have rebounded on the Nifty, you can see here that around 10,550, it's a nice cluster which has been formed, and around that zone, when the prices exceeded that, when the prices exceeded that level became a important zone to watch out for. So now Nifty is trading at 10,900. I'm referring to the spot Nifty, and any dips towards the region of 10,550 would be a keenly tracked and watched area. Any recovery from those zones could be a good buying opportunity. So this is the setup on the weekly charts. So index is definitely poised towards the upside. You can see here there was a small gap resistance here. So that is somewhere around 10,970. 10,000 to 970 to 11,000 will once again be a key area to watch out for. And then the upside opens up further towards 11,380. So yes, there is an immediate resistance at which we will be opening on Monday. And if that were to be surpassed and held, it would be a very, very interesting way to look at the markets, because the markets are definitely on the bullish side and the whole setup is indicating a nice positive upward traction. So now let's go down to the daily charts. You can see here the daily charts out here, and the moving average band system which I use has given a nice pullback opportunity, and it has flashed a nice buy signal on the Nifty. You can see here some bit of consolidation which we witnessed around 10,850. Prices dipped into the higher time frame, into the faster moving average band, and then the prices have rebounded once again. So the overall structure of the moving average band system also suggests that the prices are going to go up. So the overall prospects or Nifty are positive. So now let's look at some dip levels to buy into. So here the dip level immediate is around 10,670 to 700 is the immediate dip level to watch out for in the week. So anywhere between 650 to 700 could be a targeted area. Your key point to watch out for, where you need to give up your bullish possibilities, is 10,550. So unless 10,550 is not given away, the overall prospects continue to remain bullish. So that is the overall setup of Nifty, and that's what we need to track for in the coming week. Now let's move down to Bank Nifty. You can see here Bank Nifty had a sharp crash ahead of the March, the first quarter. It had a terrible fall. After that, The next quarter, it spent time in consolidation. So, well, could this third quarter of the calendar year be a recovery mode? That's what we need to see here. And you can see that yes, it has made a double bottom and it is trying to hold about 21,500. So 21,500, if you were to see, 21,500 could be a immediate line of defense. And unless I believe that unless you get a closing below 21,500 on a weekly basis, you could continue to hold on to your bullish bias, and bank will slowly and steadily try to go up. But then yes, it is still having a very it's not having a very decisive move. There is a lot of hesitation around those levels, and Bank Nifty could be the weak link in the overall market dynamics because the structure is still not yet very confident. And why am I saying that is, if you look lower, I am using the concept of the RSI, and I'm seeing here that RSI has now come to the neutral zone. You can see here, this is the neutral zone, and banks are trying to survive this neutral zone and trying to go up. That's what is happening now. So Bank Nifty is trying to survive this neutral zone and trying to go up unless and until it begins to move confidently about 23,000. So that is the level now to watch out for. Yes, we were not very confident of Bank Nifty in our previous episodes. You could go ahead and take a look at that. Now we are, at least you can say, semi confident or partly confident about Bank Nifty moving ahead. But then 21,500 is an immediate level, and every time it goes below that, it witnesses a sharp reaction. So that is something to watch out for in the coming week. But and why am I saying that? Because RSI is reaching the neutral zone, and if Bank Nifty were to trigger a reversal from here, the reversal could be swift and it could be sharp, and that can actually spoil all the plans of retaining the bullish bias. So we need to be careful of Bank Nifty in the forthcoming week. So this is a setup which I envisage, and you can see here there is a chart of Bank Nifty on the daily front. So let's go ahead and see how we can use simple concept like trend line. You see here, there's a nice trend line support. It is managing to hold on to this trend line support, and it is trying to go up. But largely, if you see over the last 4 months, it was ranging, and over the last 2 months, it is trying to make a higher high, higher low, which is a signal of bullish momentum. But still, there are presence of large negative candles, and the interspersing of negative candles along with bullish candles does give a sign of hesitation. So we need to have a steady and cautious approach while approaching Bank Nifty. So now let's move down to the index of the week. The index of the week has been Nifty IT. Everyone knows it. You can see here the kind of strong rise which we have seen here, and the kind of strong reaction which we saw to something remarkable which we never ever imagined that it could happen. In the last 4 months, while other indices were hesitating, Nifty IT has charged all the way upside. All the way to the upside, it has managed to overcome the resistance zone around 16,600 to 700, and it has tried to give a closing above the same. So now the closing has managed to go above the 16,600 to 700 zone. You can see here, this is a zone. Around this zone was a key resistance zone, a nice strong long body candle closing, and other elements which are adding to the confidence which I have on the Nifty IT per se. You can see here that a strong move of the DI lines to the upside and the strength growing up in the IT index itself does suggest that the IT index could be having some strong positive vibes, and that should be definitely tracked in the coming week. So in terms of the overall sector setup, Nifty IT is definitely positive. And when you take a look at the daily charts, the strong move to the upside, the gap up move after the infi results, yes, it did give us a nice upward gap and a nice setup. But then there's a presence of doji, and some attempt to hold on to higher levels. Even if there is a pullback, the pullback towards 16,000 would not dent the market sentiment in the CNXIT. Overall setup continues to remain bullish. So one should be looking at the IT space with continued positive bias, and that can help. You can look at all the IT stocks which have run away, look at pullbacks in the IT stocks to buy into. So in terms of the ranking, the first ranking would be given to Nifty, then it would be CNXIT for the coming week, and then Bank Nifty. Now, when you go down to levels, CNXIT would be ideally buying range would be around 16,000 to 16,200. That would be a good buying zone, not to enter CNXIT at these levels. Bank Nifty has already come down into support. Unless and until 21,500 is broken, Bank Nifty continues to remain buy. Now Nifty is a buy at current levels. You can use pullbacks towards the region of 10,600 to 650 around the zone as a buying opportunity. 10,550 is the tipping point. So 10,550, 21,500 and 16,000 on a weekly basis would be the tipping points for the indices. Well, I have come to an end of today's session. If you liked my video, please comment on the YouTube channel. Please comment on this video. Please like my video. Please share and subscribe to our channel, and share this video with as many people as possible, because I am here to give you value on how to read the markets and how to read it in a structured way. I hope you will be doing the same, and you can also visit our Facebook page. You can also take a look at the links below on the video. I'll be sharing various kinds of webinars which I've been doing, and you can attend the webinars, and you can also take a look at all the other activities which we are doing. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good day.